Right now, I want you to meet Sacramento resident Brenda Novak. She is a New York Times and USA Today best-selling author. I so admire you for that. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you live right here in town.
Yeah, right in Carmichael.
That is so cool. Now, you've written a book called Inside. Can I give you a little background on that book? Okay, because I know you wrote it, but let me just say it's the first book in a bulletproof trilogy, and Virgil Skinner is the star of the book. He served 14 years for a murder he didn't commit. He's finally been exonerated, but he can't escape the gang he joined in order to survive. They'll do anything to keep him from telling what he knows. And if they can't get to Virgil, they'll get to his sister and kids. But in the meantime, the California Department of Corrections needs somebody to infiltrate another gang. And Virgil's the perfect candidate. This is great. So inside the prison system.
Right, yeah.
Now, where do you dream up this stuff? I mean,
actually, I got the idea for this watching Prison Break. I don't watch any TV because I don't have time. I have 5 kids. I do a lot of fundraising for diabetes research, and I got 3 books to write a year. So I don't do a lot of TV, but my daughter insisted I had to see this. It was after everybody else had already raved about it, and it was kind of a, behind everybody else. But she sat me down and we watched it, and I was just mesmerized. I thought the characterization and the writing was really top notch. But I wanted that romance between the 2 main characters to take a little bit more center stage. So I thought, I'm just going to write my own. So I did something. It's very different at the same time, but that was the genesis of the idea.
How long did it take you to write Inside?
4 months.
That's it?
Yeah, I have to write a book every 4 months.
Wow.
I have 3
That's
that
your
come out every
contract?
year.
Mm-hmm. How did you get a contract like that for 3?
Nowadays they want you to be prolific. And
wow.
It's easier to build a name when you can come out with more than 1 book a year. And now they're also releasing them very close. So I have 3 come out very close together every summer. And
you like
the first of those.
The thrillers,
yeah,
type
I like
of book.
something that's very fast paced and exciting, and it gives you something, the relationship intrigue is good, but then it also gives you a lot of great plot stuff that you can use when you go the thriller
You do
direction.
a great job. New York Times bestseller. USA Today. Was that a thrill for you when it happened?
Oh my gosh, yes. That was had been a dream of mine for a long time. I never dreamed I'd start writing when I was young. I actually started because I caught my daycare provider drugging my children with cough syrup and Tylenol to get them to sleep all day so that she could watch soap operas and take it easy. And so at that point, I couldn't trust anybody with my kids anymore. And I came home myself to stay with them, but I needed to do something to make a living. And that was the one thing I thought I could do with them. And it was the first time I actually thought of writing. But once that bug bit, I dreamed of hitting the list, of course, and when that happened, I was thrilled.
So what did you do when the babysitter was doing her Tylenol stuff? What kind of work?
I was a loan officer.
Really?
Yep.
An amazing transformation.
Business-oriented. That's what I went to school for, business. I really thought I was left-brained, math and science. Had no idea that I had any creativity at all.
Brenda, you are such an inspiration. I'm writing a book, and I've been writing this book for 10 years. I'm halfway right now, but you do it every 4 months. Congratulations. Now, it's a big night for you tonight.
Yeah, I have my launch party happening. Everybody's invited. The first 100 people will get a free goodie bag full of fun stuff. There'll be food, treats. The man who helped me do the research is going to come and speak. He's a correctional officer that toured me through Soledad, so he'll be there. People can meet him, and he's got a very interesting job, so he'll be sharing a little bit about that. And so it's going to be fun. It's going to be over there at Lazy Boy Furniture Gallery, right there by Country Club Mall at Watt and Butano.
Right.
And that starts at 6 and goes until 8.
All
So
right.
we hope everybody will be there. I'll be there signing copies of the book, which just came out today.
Lazy Boy right there at, what was the address?
Watt and Butano.
Watt and Butano, 7 o'clock tonight. And you can meet our best-selling author right here from Sacramento, Brenda Novak. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
It's just
Thank you for
great to
having
have
me.
you
It's
here.
been great.
And you got to sign a book for me.
That's right, I will.
All
I brought
right.
some to give away, too.
Brenda Novak.